This isn't another apology message and an advice message to Xandra Waldrip. Xandra Waldrip, if you're watching this video, I have some things I need to address to you, and if you're watching this video, I have a lot I need to say something to you about in this video that I am doing here. I wanted to apologize once again from back a couple of months ago, back in August, what I've done by mistake, for no reason that is, about what I've accidentally did back in August on Facebook for that reason that is. And I know back on 2 months ago, back in September, which I already did an apology message video to you back then, and I know you've commented on my video that you accepted my apology about what I've done back in August. But I just wanted to make another apology just in case, though. Which I didn't mean for what I've done back in August by calling. Well, first of all, I still know back in the beginning of this year, which is back in the beginning of January, right around New Year's of 2023, as I know that happened first. I called you on accident back on January 1st of this year, which is back on New Year's, as I still remember back then. Which I wanted to apologize about that, and I really didn't mean to call you without asking permission from you back then. Which I didn't even know of exactly at first back then. And I wanted to apologize, and I'm really sorry about from back then as well. Back on the beginning of January of this year, as I remember back then. So that was from you back then. And then back in August, right around the end of August, which is about almost 3 months ago. Almost, that is to your sister Emily. Same thing as I've done to you back in January. Same exact reason. Same thing as well, which I accidentally called your sister on Facebook Messenger. Same thing as well back in the end of August, but that time it was to your sister as well, and same exact thing. I really didn't mean to call both of y'all on Facebook without asking y'all and to get permission from y'all. And I just wanted to apologize, and I'm really sorry for what I've done on accident. That I called both of y'all on accident as well. For no reason, that is. And I wanted to apologize, and I wanted to apologize about that, and I know this was a mistake, and I really didn't mean to do that, and I'm really sorry about that. I called you and your sister on Facebook Messenger back then without asking you guys, without asking y'all, and I really didn't mean to do that. And even though this was a mistake, and I really regret myself about that, for that reason, that is, or what I've done back then. So I just want to let you know, if you get a chance to watch this, because this really is really getting off of my chest now, and there's more I needed to say something to you about some other things as well. And so that's going to be another apology message to you for right now. And that's all I can come up with. Pretty much the same thing as last time, which I done the first apology message video that I did back in September to you. So pretty much the same thing. Well, I wanted to apologize again just in case, though. Even though I know you've commented on my video from September's video, which I'm glad you accepted my apology, and I'm glad you accepted it for what I've done, for all the mistakes I have done back then, for that reason that I have mentioned in that video, and I mentioned again in this video already. So I'm glad you accepted it. I'm really glad you did. So yeah. But I have some advice I needed to say in this video to you about some other things as well too. And Xandra, I know you have to realize, and you have to understand on that people make mistakes sometimes, including myself too. I'm just not perfect sometimes. And I know you've made mistakes too. You probably make mistakes too sometimes, and you're not even perfect either. Nobody else, no other people, yeah, excuse me. No other people, or there's other people that make mistakes too. And other people are just not perfect either. So I just want to let you know about that I'm not just a perfect person, you know. And sometimes I make mistakes, and we just have to fix it. And we can't be upset at each other, just to let you know, and we can't have our feelings hurt. We can't just let that keep going. We can't just let it keep going forever, pretty much, because that's just kind of a waste of time. And you know, I really care about you and your sister as well. I really care about the both of y'all so much that we've been good friends for the past 2 years, since 2021, as on Facebook and stuff like that. And I hope you and your sister still care about me, because I really care about the both of y'all so much. And you've been a good friend to me. You are a good friend to me, and same thing with your sister as well too. Yeah, I still care about you, and I still care about your sister as well too. And I know, y'all been busy with stuff, I know, but, and once again, I really didn't mean to call you and your sister on Facebook Messenger without asking either of y'all, or both of y'all, I should say. Because I know y'all been busy with stuff like some other things as well, I know, but and I really regret myself from doing that. And I really didn't mean to do that with y'all, the both of y'all permission, or without asking both of y'all. So I just want to let you know once again about that, and other reasons that is as well too. And I hope you understand on what I'm saying in this video that I'm making to you already, because there's more things I needed to address to you and stuff like that as well too in this video. It's about something else. I really hope you understand about everything I've said in this video, because there's more things I needed to address, and for you to understand what's been going on for myself as well too. So I'm gonna be mentioning about what's been happening for myself, pretty much mostly since the end of August and stuff like that. After what happened, or what I've accidentally did, and for my mistakes back then as well too, or it's mainly just mostly this year though. For 2023, for the year 2023, for myself, I was guessing it wasn't a very good year for me. 2023 was not a good year for me, pretty much, because this wasn't the best year for me though. Despite being about what happened from my mistakes from 3 months ago and so on. Yeah, the year 2023 for myself, for me, was not a good year for me. And pretty much this has still been going on as of today, and it's still been going on to myself still as of right now, that is. You know, I've been going on through much stress, and I've been going through so much anxiety, and I've been going through so much depression that's been going on to myself a lot lately, that is. For 2023, that is. And hopefully you'll know that I've been going through for those throughout mostly this year, that is. Although it's even more depressing, it's even more anxiety and even more stress after the end of August. After I accidentally called you back in January, and I accidentally called your sister back at the end of August on Facebook Messenger by accident, that is. After that happened, I've been getting myself more depressed. I've been getting myself stress and anxiety that's still been going on to myself, and I just literally just can't stop, and I just literally just cannot stop getting rid of those. I can't, and I just can't stop stressing myself over this and being depressed, and being more depressed in this after the end of August, that is. It's been getting more depressing for me, that is. Because I really don't have y'all on my Facebook page at all now. Since I really lost you and your sister as well. I really lost the both of y'all since pretty much mostly this year though, except your sister since August. For that same reason that I should have not done in the first place, for no reason at all. That's why I've been getting myself more stressed and more depressed, and yet more depressed and more anxiety that's causing to me, which I can't stop from. I just can't stop myself from all the stress that's been going on to myself, and too much anxiety and too much depression that's been going on to myself throughout the past 3 months, that is. And it's still been going on, and I just can't. I tried so hard to stop all of this, but it's just becoming worse, and it still just keeps going on to myself, that is. And because I worry about you, and I worry about your sister, and I still care about the both of y'all so much as of today. Because both of y'all have been really nice to me, and both of y'all are really good friends to me as usual. And I just still care about y'all still, because y'all really good people to me. Y'all a good person. You and your sister are really a good person to me. We just can't keep continuing this, losing each other pretty much forever. We just can't do that, because that's just gonna make it worse, and it's even gonna make it even more worse if this still continues on. Even though I know you forgive me, and I still hope you forgive me for all the mistakes I've made, and what I've done back in August. So, and I hope you're not upset at me, and I hope you're not mad at me for this, because I just don't like when you get mad at me and be upset at me for my mistakes I have done. So I'm just letting you know that I just hope you're not mad or upset at me for this, because I really still care about you so much, and same thing with your sister as well. I really care about you and your sister as well still. And also, if something I didn't know, or something I have done a mistake and really didn't mean to do, you should have just texted me in a private message on Facebook to let me know that, just to give a reminder to me or something like that, instead of just blocking me immediately, that is. After I accidentally called you and your sister on Facebook Messenger, that is. So that just doesn't make any sense. You should have just said something in a private message, or just to give me a reminder saying that I needed to ask you first to give permission first and stuff like that. So that way I should know by now for the future reference and stuff like that from now on as well next time. But even though I usually don't call on Facebook Messenger that much, because I'm also a busy person myself, because I've been busy with other things recently. And as y'all know, and as you know, I also do have a job, and also I've been making a bunch of other videos on YouTube and on my Facebook page as well. And other things that's outside of that I have a life outside of social media as well, as you probably know. So yeah, and I know y'all been busy with other things as well too. Same thing with your sister as well too. So yeah, as I found out, and as I know from there as well too. So yeah. So I hope you still forgive me, and I hope you still accept my well, I know you've accepted my apology, but I just hope you still forgiven me for all this, for all the mistakes I have done to you and your sister as well too. And also, another thing I needed to mention to you about in this video while I'm still recording this, another apology message to you, and along with the advice message, if you get a chance to see this video. Another thing I needed to mention to you as well too, that I needed to address as well too. For myself, that is. And I know I've already said that sometimes I make mistakes, and I'm just not I'm not a perfect person. I'm just not, because another reason that is because I am a high functioning autism person myself, and I am diagnosed with it since I was younger, since I was 5 or 6 years old back then, as I'm guessing from there. And I know you have an older sibling that also has autism too, including myself too. That's one of those reasons why that I'm just not perfect at sometimes for that reason there, and I just don't know everything. I just don't know anything. Sometimes I just don't know things, and sometimes I just don't know stuff as well too. I'm just diagnosed myself with a disability. I'm just a person with a disability for myself, that is. And I know you have an older sibling as well too that also has a disability, as I know for sure, and including myself too. I'm just a very nice person. I'm such a caring person, and like what I mean is I mostly care about you, and I mostly care about your sister, because y'all two are mostly important to me. That is, y'all are mostly important to me from there. Because sometimes I really worry about y'all, and sometimes I really care, and I usually care about you and your sister also. You and your sister are mostly important to me for some reason there, because I really like y'all so much, and I still do. And I just want things to be better again, and I just want for you and your sister to forgive me for all the mistakes I have done, and something I just didn't know about in general exactly until you left me a comment on that reaction video, as I still remember, from 2 months ago. As I found out in your comment on that reaction video that I did back in 2 months ago, that I found out the reason why. So, and I do understand, and I do know of it now, and stuff like that. So yeah. So Xandra, if you're watching this video when you get a chance, can you please do me a favor for me? And I really need you to do a favor for me if you're watching this video when you get a chance. I hope you forgive me for all the mistakes I've done, and I hope you not mad at me for this, and I hope you're not upset at me for this. I just don't like when you get upset at me and just be mad at me for all the mistakes and I just regret doing. So it just doesn't make any sense. I'm just not a perfect person. I'm just not, because I sometimes make mistakes, sometimes for things, and sometimes I just don't know stuff without people telling me, and just to remind me about things as well. So, yeah. So, I just want to let you know once again, I am a high-functioning autistic person, and I'm just diagnosed with a disability. For myself, that is, and I just wanted to let you know about that, and everything I've said in this video, and I just hope you understand everything of what I'm saying in this video, and I hope you and your sister forgive me for all the mistakes I have done, which I really regret doing that, and I should have just not done it in the first place, and I just didn't know exactly back then that I exactly don't know about, and I exactly didn't know about from back then. So yeah. And back on September 14th, when I made a YouTube video, that I was really crying in that video, and I was really depressed, way too depressed in that video from back on September 14th, which I did a longer video that I had a depressing day back on September 14th of this year, which it was a really sad day for me, and it was a very depressing day for me because I've lost you and your sister on my Facebook page now from back then, which that was the reason why I was crying in that video, because of you and your sister, that is, from back then. So yeah, which I had to do that video, and I just had a feeling I was crying in that video, and I was so depressed. I was so depressed in that video from back on September 14th of this year. Since after both of y'all blocked me on Facebook back then, and then I've lost y'all, the both of y'all back then. So yeah. So once again, one last time before I close down this video, or I get done with this video, I should say. So Xandra, when you get a chance, do me a favor for me when you watch this video. As soon as you watch this video and get a chance, I just want for both of us to and your sister, along with your sister as well, to be good friends again. Because I really care about y'all so much, and I still care about y'all so much, and I hope both of y'all still care about me, because y'all been the most important people to me. For a reason, that is, because I just don't know for sure, but yeah. And also, I've been still thinking about y'all sometimes too, after what happened back in August as well too, and I still care about y'all, and still been thinking about you and your sister as well too, so yeah. Because I just still care about y'all, and I still think about y'all sometimes to myself, that is. So so one last time, and also another favor for me, if you're watching this, if you get a chance to watch this video from me, is can you like leave a comment in this video about everything I've said in this video, or pretty much you can like put a comment on my video, and I hope you can leave a comment on this video that that you feel sorry for me about everything of what I've been going through, and all the mistakes I did to y'all back then for no reason, that is. And I just hope to get you and your sister back on my Facebook page soon enough, by just the both of y'all to unblock me and just be good friends to each other again, and just forgive each other. So that way, so I don't have to keep getting all this stress and anxiety and depression that's still been continuing on for a while and stuff like that. So yeah. So can you just unblock? Can you and your sister just unblock me on my Facebook page, so that way I can so that way we can just talk again, just texting only and messaging in privately only, as usual as well, just like as usual. So I really appreciate you and your sister as well too. So I just want to thank you so much for watching this video, another apology message video, and along with the advice message to you and your sister as well too. So yeah. So that I really appreciate for you and your sister to do me a favor, to do that favor for me. So when you get a chance, and as soon as you watch this video as well. So yeah. So I really appreciate if when you get a chance to for you and your sister to unblock me on my Facebook page, and so that way we can just we'll talk again by just texting each other and messaging each other in private only, as usual from the past 2 years as well. So yeah. And we can just we can just move forward from there, and we can just be good to each other again, and we just forgive each other from this incident that happened back on the end of August for no reason, by accident, by mistake as well too. So yeah. So anyways, I guess that's all I can come up with, and this video is like 33 minutes right now, so I might need to get this video done before something happens, like in case the video gets cut off or something like that, just in case though. And I think that's all I can come up with for right now, that is. So yeah. So Xandra, if you're watching this video, one last time, when you get a chance, can you unblock me on my Facebook page, and you can just re-add me back as well too, and I'll accept your friend request again when in case if I do see it on my notifications, that is. So I really appreciate if you can do that for me when you get a chance. I really appreciate if you can do that. So thank you so much for that as well too. So yeah. So anyways, that's all I can come up with, and that's pretty much all I have to say for you as well, and when you get a chance to watch this video. So that's the end of another apology message video to you, Xandra, and along with the advice message to you as well. So that's going to be it for this video, and see you later. And end of apology message. End of another apology message and advice message video.